All right, let's talk about whiny celebrities. We have Rolling Stone. Jack White quits Twitter, calls Elon Musk's Trump reinstatement a-hole move. Trent Reznor also quit. Like, nice. Who cares, dude? You guys aren't part of the conversation. You're welcome to be part of the conversation. You weren't part of the conversation, so you cried and left. So what? You weren't tweeting anyway.
Yeah.
It's like that meme that's like the big thumbs up.
Yeah, right.
And then
like,
we're going to continue with our conversation now. Thank you.
He said, this is straight up you trying to help a fascist have a platform so you can eventually get your tax breaks. Why are these people so dumb?
Yeah. Elon paid the most amount of taxes than any American citizen ever in history.
Yeah. Right.
So why? And who is he accusing of being a fascist?
Yeah, who exactly?
Like
Trump?
Trump hasn't tweeted. It's been 3 days. The world hasn't ended. Like, come on. Like, people take themselves way too seriously. And
they're claiming that Elon's forcing them to follow Trump.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It's not true.
Yeah.
Like
that's worse than like QAnon stuff.
They're tweeting like, not only was Trump reinstated, but I found that I was following him and I've never followed him and I have to unfollow him. And it's like, dude, you followed him. Come on.
Yeah.
Like, we know you
forgot.
Who's this guy?
Jack White.
The White Stripes. Seven Nation Army. Anything?
No, nothing.
Ring a bell. Okay, cool. Have you noticed that all of these chuggy people use a-hole as their number one insult?
Mm-hmm. A-hole.
It's really cringy.
I don't know why. I don't know why that word is so particular.
And the way they curse, it just feels like a 13-year-old who hasn't cursed before, who's like trying to get away with it. I don't know.
Trent Reznor left too, and I'm just like, and?
Yeah. Not very relevant right now.
No, look.
You will not be missed.
My favorite was CBS News saying that they're going to be leaving temporarily because of security concerns, and then coming back, and then still everyone's saying we don't care. It's like it's okay.
Especially if you announce it, you won't have the willpower not to come back.
Yeah, and then they came back. They came right back just a few days afterwards, a few hours afterwards, and it's like, oh yeah, we're still looking, we're monitoring the situation. Like, well, what? What?
No, the thing is, none of these people can really leave, and that's why it's not the last kind of death croak of Twitter, because nothing on the planet has been able to replicate the network effects that Twitter has.
True.
Yeah. I would be astonished if it's just too valuable to too many major stakeholders in the system. Just recently, you had Elon, who, by the way, I think he is maybe the first major captain of industry to mock the ADL. Since the ADL's inception. This is a first. It's a major thing. It's incredible. And he continued it. So Israel did a tweet. And Elon kind of mocked them too. But in a playful way, saying, look, we need more people to tweet. We need more countries to tweet. And so if countries are tweeting, it's too valuable. It's not like there's this other thing called, what is it called? Like Triceratops. There's some stupid like left-wing version of Twitter that they're trying to do.
Mastodon.
You can't do that because of the network effect.
No. Actually, we're learning that Mastodon is quite based. Actually, they're officially telling people, if you have a problem, just block them. We're not going to ban them. And they're saying, I saw this woman. She said that she got suspended on Mastodon because she was calling out white people. And they were like, yeah, it's racism. You're not allowed.
Was that an actual thing or just like an algorithmic mistake?
No, someone did it. And they said that her posting about this was like she got suspended. But here's what people don't realize. Mastodon, they're different servers. So it's the Fediverse. Mastodon is like, I guess, one node. I'm not entirely sure how it works. I'm sure people in chat probably know better. But basically, when you sign up for it, you pick a server hosted by who knows. Mm-hmm. And so they warn you. This is some random guy's basement. You don't know what he's doing. Right. When you sign up for this to get off Twitter, he's got all your data, your password, he's got everything. Mm-hmm. Right. And so people are signing up and they're thinking, this is going to be better now. And there's a viral tweet where he's like, yo, just block people. We're not banning them. Like, just block them. Even on Twitter weren't doing that. Twitter was banning everybody. So Mastodon's turning out to be based.
That's fair enough. But I think the point stands. Twitter is something, it's unique. Its function as the global public square is unique, and it has network effects that are also unique. And for that reason, a lot of stakeholders are going to do everything they can to prevent Elon from going the direction he seems to be going. And he has a very difficult position. He needs to exercise a lot of caution. He needs to approach things with finesse. And I would say so far, he's done about as well as we could reasonably expect him to do, given what the stakes are and given what he's up against.
Yeah, there's a couple hiccups that he deserves to be criticized on legitimately, but you do make a good point, because where else could you see the president of the ADL go after Elon Musk and Elon Musk respond saying, hey, stop defaming me? Exactly. Where else? Where else could you see Kanye West say shalom, right? This hive mind, this online reality is amazing. And the people quitting it, there's a reason they're coming back. All these people, all these actors, hey, I'm quitting Twitter. Hey, I'm still quitting Twitter, but I want to make one more post and another post. And this is again, something very similar to what we saw with Neil Young with Spotify. This is the same thing we saw with all these celebrities saying that they're going to be moving to Canada. A lot of these people are all talk. They're all bark, no bite. And we have to understand these threats are empty and they need to be called out as ridiculous, because Twitter is where it's at right now. It's fun, it's entertaining, and it's where I'm at.
It's the old St. Augustine, Lord, make me chaste, but not yet.
Exactly.
This is amazing. When Kanye West gets reinstated, people are starting to feel like, I don't have to worry about cancel culture anymore. I don't have to walk on eggshells. So what does Kanye tweet? Shalom.
Hilarious.
The ADL, some guy he tweeted, he's openly mocking us now. It's like, so what? Like, the problem is these people were overly sensitive. I don't think Kanye West is an anti-Semite. I think he's probably got some wacky views. I think he said some silly things. But I think if you sat down with him and talked to him, you'd understand him, right? He's not like this caricature of a guy marching around with a hood and a tiki torch or anything like that. Mm-hmm. But these people want to say that libs of TikTok, for instance, by simply retweeting videos posted by people publicly, she's murdering them. So there's this viral tweet, I comment on it, where they're like, libs of TikTok has murdered hundreds of LGBT people by sharing these videos. And it's like, bro, the videos are public. Right. Libs of TikTok isn't doing anything. If that's their standard and people have to abide by those kind of psychotic individuals, they're scared to speak out. Now, Elon comes in and says, have fun, guys. And what are we seeing? Spicy memes, jokes, trolling, and fun.
Yeah, comedy.
And you know what, Jack White? Well, he doesn't like fun. He says fun is bad. So he has to leave. Okay, right. Bye-bye. Go play your music, dude. I don't care. We'll have fun and post spicy memes. Bring back the meme wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad and pathetic. But yeah, the whole thing about libs of TikTok killing people, that they have this new term that a lot of these kind of midwit mediocrities with master's degrees are talking about, called stochastic terrorism.
That's right.
And it's really such a joke concept, but it effectively means that you can't criticize anyone because of the possibility that the criticism would be out there in the ether and some crazy person might attack some kind of affiliated group, and then of course you're responsible. So it's the latest of many censorship predicates that.
And then the woman behind Libs of TikTok, what's her name? Chaya? Is that her name? Mm-hmm. She put stochastic terrorist in her bio. And now I'm seeing these leftist journalists be like, she's openly bragging about doing it. And I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? Do you really not understand someone being facetious, making fun of you for calling them that? Right. Or are you intentionally just trying to lie? You know what, man? Right. I'm glad Elon bought Twitter, because he took over the space, and it is nuts to see this. Like Luke mentioned, telling so the president of the ADL is like, I can't believe Elon's doing this. When he had a meeting with us, he promised us. And then Elon says, stop defaming me. Like, that's openly mocking them. But I guess Elon Musk is the definition of FU money. Yeah, just outright.
We'll see how far it goes. But so far, I think he deserves credit, because there's so many people who you think you would have FU money, but they never use it in that fashion. And I think Elon is setting an excellent example, stepping into the actual arena, playing for keeps, and seeing where things land. So give him major credit, and it's only just begun. So we'll see how it unfolds.
I think Elon actually tweeted at Trent Reznor too, or tweeted about him or something. I don't know. Jack White posted on Instagram some long diatribe that's not worth reading. That's not free speech or what the poll decided or whatever nonsense you're claiming to be. This is straight up you trying to help a fascist have a platform so you can eventually get your tax breaks. Like, I don't think this guy knows anything about tax law. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, it's the typical sort of like maybe 105 IQ, burned out idiot kind of
If that high.
pseudo clever conspiracy theory. It's always like some dumb financial incentive that doesn't even make sense if you actually know how these things work. There's a certain kind of framework for this particular type of accusation.
Thanks for watching this clip from the Timcast IRL podcast. Hang out with us live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. and become a member over at timcast.com for uncensored, members-only shows exclusive. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you all next time.